Liverpool, what happened? I need an answer. I need an answer. They're competing for a title, I heard, this year. What happened? Someone needs to explain to me. How are Liverpool dropping points like this? How are Spurs dropping points like this? I need an answer. I thought we were banter team. I thought we were the banter team. Let's get into this video. Stop playing. Welcome, Bratoki. Another video, and this one's a great one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Liverpool have dropped points. Spurs have dropped points. Results have gone in our favour, and we're one win away from against Newcastle to be securing a top 4 spot for the first time this year, right? Because it's been a while. 2021, we've not touched top 4. Now we're going to touch top 4, and on we go to second place. I'm not getting gassed. I'm just being optimistic. At the end of the day, we're a great team, and we need to start acting like a great team. We've got a great manager, a great squad, and we don't have bottle jobs in our team like Liverpool do and Spurs do. It's as simple as that. We have standards, and we try to hit those standards, and when we don't, I criticize us. But when we do, I give us praise. I'm not like Liverpool making excuses. I don't need to make excuses. Oh, we got Van Dijk out. I don't care. I don't care. Sign better players. Have a bigger squad. You've got the budget. Do it. I don't care. If you're happy that Chelsea are so close to the top 4, so do me a massive favour, hit that like button, secure that victory for us on Monday, put good omens out, put good positivity out, and yeah, let's try to secure 200 likes. Recent videos have been popping, so help a brother out, let's do that. And now I've got big news for you regarding Upamecano and his latest move to Bayern Munich. It has been confirmed, people. I'm not gonna lie to you, this came out and I was a little bit surprised. I didn't expect it to be announced now. I knew we were linked with him. I knew Liverpool were linked with him. And I knew Bayern Munich were linked. But the way they wrapped it up, it just showed why they're bosses. They're absolute bosses. They came out, they secured the move, they made the player pick them. And more importantly, they've monopolized the Bundesliga for another few years. They do this all the time. Whether it's Mario Götze, Lewandowski, Max Hummels, they do this all the time. They buy all their competitors' best players, monopolize the league. Next thing you know, they're competitive in the Champions League because these players are no bums and everything's Gucci. Well, let's just move on. Am I disappointed? Not really. I want Joe Koundé. I'm telling you guys right now, I think he's an absolute bad man. I think he's an absolute fantastic centre-half. But this is a match preview for Newcastle versus Chelsea, so let's get into the lineups and the preview of what I think is going to happen in the game. So let's hit this with a bang, alright? Chelsea are going to play Newcastle. I'm not going to lie to you, I hate watching Newcastle play. Newcastle infuriate me. They literally have good caliber players in Almiron, in Joe Linton's half decent, Andy Carroll's a decent player if you play to his strengths. You got John Joe Shelby who can ping a ball very well. Richie, decent winger, but yet they always are so negative. I hate teams like that. They park the bus, they wait for things to happen. They literally come to a stadium saying, listen, we'll take a point and we'll go home. I don't like that. I think we're going to beat them 3-0. I genuinely do. The reason I believe that is because I don't see them posing a threat in the style that we're playing. If they score, they'll score 1. They won't score more than that. And the reason is we're going to dominate play. We're going to retain the ball and we are finally going to pam somebody. Somebody's going to get slapped, and I think it is Newcastle. Newcastle are going to get clapped up like I used to when I was younger if I did something bad. So whether I like it or not, Newcastle getting piped 3-0. Next story, let's go. In goal, we're going to go with the man, the beast, Edouard Mendy. Mendy is going to go in goal, and he's been perfect since Tuchel's taken over. 4 clean sheets, everything lovely, and it's been fabulous. The reason why I think he's a good goalkeeper for us at the moment is because he doesn't make too many mistakes. He's not error prone, he comes and collects crosses, and he's good at sweeping up. Whilst there have been some mistakes here and there, overall he's pretty secure. Do I think he's the answer for the long term? No, I don't. But at the moment in time, we can't sign no one else. So it's between him and Kepa. I'm going with Mendy again. People, the back 3 are integral right now. We're going to go with that system again because we will have that protection in front of that defense and goalkeeper by having a 3 just in case they hit on the break. It's important to Tuchel's style of play to build up from the back. And the 3 that we're going to go with are the 3 that are the only options at this moment in time. With Thiago Silva out, Christensen allegedly having something similar to a concussion, but not that extreme. It's going to have to be Azpilicueta, rested, ready to go, captain fantastic. You're going to get Kurt Zouma through the middle and Antonio Rudiger on the left-hand side. Am I happy with that defense? I really am not. That's why I think we should go and sign a centre-back in the summer. But at the same time, we need to see how many we sign, just in case we go with a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3 in the long long-term under Tuchel. But that's for another day, another video. Now we're moving on to the wing-backs. In the wing-back position, we're going to go nice and positive, nice and strong. We're going to go with Marcos Alonso on the left-hand side, and this is the perfect game for Marcos Alonso. Alonso loves to drift into that box, chest it and bang it in, or get on the end of a header, or just come alive in that final 18-yard line. This man will do nothing to build up play, nothing defensively, but he will attack the spaces and be influential. Do I like the player? I really don't. You guys know my feelings towards him, but I think he's very effective at games against Newcastle because one, we are going to pump crosses in for corners, and we are going to have a lot of them because of the style of play that we're going to play against them and the way they sit back. And number two, we can carry him defensively today. We can actually carry him, and he poses enough of a threat where it's not an issue. Then you look at Mr. Callum Hudson-Odoi on the right-hand side. I like him at the wing-back position, but I would prefer him in the right wing position, which is basically playing. If you actually look at it realistically, against Burnley and Wolves, two compact teams that sat back and defended, we played him, and guess what happened? He had time, he had space, he linked up, and he was fantastic. 2-man of the match performance. Once again, we're going to do the same with Callum, and Callum is going to reap the reward. He is going to eat up Matt Ritchie or Dermot or whoever they're going to have in left back. So they better get a good night's sleep and brace themselves because Callum Hudson-Odoi is coming to town. Lego. In the midfield too, it's simple. We're going to go with Jovic, Kovacic and Jorginho. Whether you like it or not, the two of them have been perfect. The two of them, I'm not going to lie to you, have arguably been top 3 players since Thomas Tuchel has taken over. Their ability to retain the ball, keep it ticking over, sideways, backwards, forwards is impenetrable. It is fantastic. It sets a tempo, it dictates play, it suffocates the other team without the ball to the point where their energy levels deteriorate, and it gives us space and time for our good players to create something, our creative players to shine and flourish. Those two highlighted through the first 4 games in the league how good they can be. You look at what Kante did. Kante struggled in the system because he's not as technically fluid, and it's worrying for the long run. I don't know where he fits into the plans. Billy might be 4th choice now, but one injury, and in my opinion, he could potentially become 2nd choice. He could start playing games, because if it comes down to him and Kante in this season doing these instructions that Tuchel is asking, with the passing, the moving, the always being an option in tight areas, Billy's better than Kante at that, and I don't think people can disagree with that. The other side of the work, Kante is world class. He's one of the best in the world, but at this moment in time, I think Billy's better in the Tuchel role. It gets exciting now, and this is why it gets exciting for me. If you look at what we have to offer in the 2 attacking positions, is exciting. You have Mason Mount, who I think is fresh and raring to go. Scrappy Dappy Doo, as I like to call him. He is going to be popping, alright? He's fresh, he's raring to go. He's actually recharged for one. I don't remember the last time he got rested. I think he's played 80 of the 84 games that Frank Lampard was in charge. So I'm excited to see how good he's going to be. And another week of training. He basically had to focus on training this week, taking the tactics in and preparing for this game. On the left-hand side, Kai Havertz is out. So it's going to be one of Ziyech, Werner, or my good friend Christian Pulisic. I genuinely believe it's going to be Christian Pulisic. And the reason why I believe it's going to be Christian Pulisic is because Christian Pulisic is going to get an opportunity from Thomas Tuchel to prove himself. Tuchel loves to give these opportunities every now and then, and it will be one that Christian has to grab. This competition is fierce, and this competition is going to be arguably very difficult for Christian to get back in if he excludes himself from the outset. So he needs to be smart, proactive, and in my opinion put in a better performance than he did against Barnsley. But let's keep a step into the striker. The striker is going to be an interesting one because I do think we're going to go strikerless in Timo Werner. When I say strikerless, I don't mean no number 9. I mean he's going to play false 9 with Pulisic making those runs in behind with Timo Werner, with Mount playing the false 10 or a false 9 in this case. Mount is going to link up as many of the players as he can. You're going to have Alonso being a threat when there's an overload on the right hand side, going to the back post of the left. And then you have Callum Hudson-Odoi linking up with Mason Mount and 2 willing runners in Timo and Pulisic. That's going to be exciting. It's going to cause a lot of problems for Newcastle. It's going to ask their defenders to decide, what am I going to do? Am I going to follow the centre-backs to follow out wide with Pulisic and Timo? Or am I going to go deep and pick up Mason Mount? Because they are going to leave gaps. That line is going to get altered, and it's positive. So like I said, I do think it's going to be a 3-0 game. I hope you guys are going to watch the game. Straight after the game, there will be a live stream where we discuss what happened in the game, which is going to be exciting. So make sure you churn up, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 6,300. It's a goal that I did not think I was going to achieve when we first started. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, bye. Lego.